Like we can add text on image, we can also add text on video and on video cameras, on web camera and on CCTV camera, security camera. And the way is same. All we have to do, we have to use the put text method of OpenCV. So let's do that. We can say cv2.putText, and at the first argument we have to pass the frame. Then we have to pass the text we want to add. Let's say we want to add neural hook. And then we have to pass a value for coordinates, in which coordinate we want to show our text. And we have to pass it as tuple. Let's say we want to show at 500 by 500. After that, we have to specify the font name. So we can say cv2 dot font hashes simplex, and then we have to pass the font scale. Let's say we want 15 for font scale. Then the font color, and we have to pass it as tuple. Let's say we want red color. So blue 0, green 0, and red 255. Then we have to pass the thickness of the font. Let's say we want 5 as thickness of the font, and then we have to specify the line, and we want cv2 line AA. And now we have to assign it in some variable. I'm keeping the name same, frame, and just showing the frame. And now if we run the application, then we will be able to see the text on our video camera, on our security camera. And we can see the text, but we cannot see the full text. So first we have to change the coordinates, then the font scale. Let's make it 50 by 50. And let's make the font scale 2. And run the application again to check. And we can see the text. Let's make it 150 by 150. Okay. Quit the program and run it again. Awesome. In the same way, we can draw shapes on our video or video camera. Let's try drawing a line. So comment this line, and here let's say frame equal to cv2.line. Pass the frame at first argument. Starting point, let's say 0. Okay, we have to pass as tuple, so we can say 0 by 0 for x coordinate and for y coordinate. Then the ending point, it also will be a tuple for x coordinate and y coordinate. Let's make it 500 by 500. Then we have to pass the color, and it also will be a tuple. As usual, we'll make it red. So 0 for blue, 0 for green, and 255 for red. Then the thickness. Let's say we want 3 as thickness. And now let's run the program. Awesome. In the same way, we can draw arrow line. So let's try that. We will just say arrow line and run the application. Awesome. What about ellipse? Let's try that. Ellipse, frame at first param, center coordinates at second param. Let's make it 200 by 200. Center coordinate 200 by 200. Then axis length. Let's say we want 100 by 50 for axis length. Then angle, let's say we want 0 for angle. Then the starting angle, let's say 0 for starting angle, and ending angle 0 for ending angle. Then color of the shape, and finally thickness. Now let's run the application to test. And we can see it here. Well, we can increase the size just by increasing the end angle. So we can say 200 here with the application and run the application again. And we can see it. And if we want it round, then we have to pass 360 at our ending angle or at our end angle. So 360 with the program and run it again. Awesome. What about one circle? Let's try that. We can simply call the circle method and pass required arguments. It takes the frame at first argument, then the center coordinates. Let's keep it 200 by 200. Then the radius, and it takes an integer as radius. Let's pass 100 here. Then the color, and finally the thickness. So let's run the application to test. And we can see the circle. What about one rectangle shape? Let's try that. We can simply call the rectangle function and pass the required arguments. As usual, it takes frame at first param, starting position at second param, at second argument actually, and it takes one tuple for x coordinate and y coordinate. Then at the third argument, it takes the ending coordinates. Let's make it 350 by 350. Then color and thickness. So let's run the program to test. Awesome. Well, drawing shapes on images, videos, and webcams or security cams will help us a lot in our future times when we will do a lot of real-life projects. So I will request you all, please practice it as much as possible. That's it for now. See you in next section.